Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and wow, I didn't even need to bring that screen up. We're straight back in. It is going to be the second knife round, although it seems like a couple of players have forgotten to purchase up that all-important Kevlar, which makes a little bit of a difference. But yeah, we're going into map number 2. The pick of Imperial. It was a dominating performance coming out on the first map from the guys from Fragsters, and now they go onto the CT side of Mirage to start as well. I'm looking forward to seeing if they can just manage to do this in 2, because thus far we haven't actually seen a map dropped by Imperial. That was the first map they've dropped all the way through this qualifier, and Fragsters have managed to deal it to them. They now look to take through that spot to the StarSeries LAN finals, and realistically it's whether or not Imperial are going to be able to stop them. Either way, we are going to have the odds still in favor of, well, at least Imperial for this map. In the previous, we saw the overall odds, and it was in Imperial's favor, so they're going to have to win it through on this map. And, of course, Inferno. Here we go, though. It is going to be the push coming in on towards this A site. Deagle actually purchased up for Nexa, and already it's going to be finding that opening kill. Down in the corner, looking to do a little bit of damage, but he's going to get overwhelmed very, very quickly. And the T side have just flown into this map. It's only Torben left looking to hold the cross so they can safely plant this without anything more. And well, already we are going to be looking at what is more of just damage. Try and make a little bit of money for the second round purchase. Next is going to be there to put him down, a double with the Deagle, and it is going to be Imperial kicking things off with that opening round. Now, this is a map that going into things, I expected them to win. As said, they're yet to drop a single map, but they're yet to drop Mirage as well. And they played it in pretty much every single series. I think they played it in every series, unless somebody banned it against them, which, to be honest, is not really a map that anybody bans that much anymore. It's a fairly common map to see. Oh, Nexa getting some style points. Doesn't really help them too much, but looks fancy at least. Of course, CT side have purchased into this one. Now we saw some sort of early battles in terms of economy in the previous map. The T's looking to play this very safe once again. Already decent amount of damage being done by Scout and the pistols. Refresh will be coming in from behind and manages to get an opener. Nuclear looking to spin around and tap. But the fact is, just look at the HP. These CZs could ruin the remaining players. Small amount of HP between them. 41 is all that remains. Bubsky has more than that, more than double that combined. But we'll see. Can they actually win this round? It's a lot easier said than done. Pound going to be sat on the site itself, but there is a man up above that they may not expect, but that's one down. Nexa could be the thorn in their side, though, as he's going to be there, but actually Refresh finds him as well, and now Hadji is all that's left, and they know exactly where he is. They're going to just get one man defusing the bomb. He knows exactly where he has to come from. It's CT, but nobody's actually watching it. He's got to run, and they're just going to defuse the bomb, and nothing he can do. He'll get both kills at the end, but the fact is Fragsters have already won themselves the round. I don't think he expected anybody to just be hard defusing that bomb. Pros don't fake, that's what they say. Not that I think Hadji could have heard it from there anyway. But it is going to be that bounce back. So much damage done in the early round that Fragsters able to win it out, of course. It's happening again. The T's are going to purchase. Not a dull moment in the early stages of these games. I feel like Fragsters running away with it a little bit in the last map. Did quiet things down a bit. Already, UK is going to cook one. Dragonfly burnt out, and actually, Boomski's taking a lot of damage as well. He will fall and he's left already onto just 3 players. However, refresh. Again, I feel like I'm getting deja vu here. He manages to do enough damage that this round seems at least possible. A lot easier said than done, of course, but there's Stown dropping the bomb as well. Gives them a little bit of time left on the clock, and that time is all but crucial, because look at the position of Torben. His flank is vital here, and he's going to manage to get much, much further thanks to the bomb being dropped. Otherwise, his flank would have been miles and miles away. Nexa going to be somewhat isolated to the site, and the distraction being caused by his teammate could be enough, as there we go, Torben manages to find one. It's all left on to Nuke. He's had a decent start. Already going to be flashed out. Stown slightly missing the spray, and well, they're going to win themselves the round again. CT side with a strong retake, and that crucial kill coming in from Stown to do the damage will be enough to get a second on the board. Only 2 players surviving. I wonder if the T's will have the temptation once again to go for some sort of investment. At the same time, they could just buy into the next round. Major in London will be in, what, it's like September. It depends what you count as the major. If you're including the qualifier, then a bit earlier, but I believe that you can actually go to the arena from the 21st. Obviously, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I know they will. T's are going to force into this one, though. Straight away, we got those AKs in already. Refresh. He's going aggressive, and it's working wonderfully. Esperanto can find one, but that is all. Now, Nexa and Hadji, all that remains. 12th of September. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a bit earlier. Nexa does manage to peek out. Finds himself one. Now, he is a man that's pretty damn clutch at times. It's down, already spotting where his opponent currently sits. He's being rotated in. That was such a important frag, as now Hadji left alone. He's even being flanked. He does not have time to be sitting here. Doesn't know it, of course, because, well, on the clock, it's like 50 seconds. Guys, I've got ages. I don't need to make a move now. He is actually going to hit the timing fairly well, but he is dead. Definitely dead. Refresh. Working that one out. It will be 3-1, the force buy. Second time. Third time, they can't. They can't force this round. Pistols, okay. Small investment, fine. The last 2 rounds, I could understand it, because the economy was low, but CT side with 3 surviving. They know that they're going to start building into things. No real limitations. This is where Imperial had to take the hit, and by the looks of it, they are. So, not going to overforce it. The winner of this goes to the StarSeries finals in Kiev, and will fight for $300,000 alongside 2 Asian invites, NA invite, or not, the invite qualifiers, sorry, and of course NRG qualified already for MNA, and then we have all the other remaining invites as well. Either way, this round's going swimmingly for the CT side. Yeah, caster reading chat. Hello. Is it 3? I thought it was only 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn it was only 2. There was 2 Asian, 1 NA, 1 EU. Yeah, caster doesn't read chat. Listen to Spoonman20. Either way, T-side have actually managed to do a decent amount in this round. They've got themselves the bomb down. They've got a rifle and a deagle onto Esperanto, which is never something to shake a stick at. Already, though, a lot of damage done. It will be left on to Esperanto, and he can't do anything here. I'm just going to take a bit of time to make sure they can retrieve all of the utility. Yeah, it is a little bit peculiar with NRG, but I think a lot of the invites by StarLadder are based off the like current rankings of the teams, so that would be why NRG probably didn't get an invite. The fact is they wrecked the qualifier anyway, so like all in all, I think the right thing happened that they did end up at the event, and I'm excited to see if they can do the same again. They have looked good recently, obviously in the finals in Shanghai as well. I believe facing off against Tyler. There we go. 4-1. T-side now have themselves a buy. UK normally pretty good at hitting these shots. If anybody does take a little bit of a jump, but the utility already does huge amounts of damage. And even though they've got a man advantage, Stound's going to push and through a little gap in the smoke. He spots the head of Esperanto. Oh, this is already looking bleak. Nexa trying to take the fight, but it's Dragonfly in middle with that AWP doing all of the work, and Nexa trying to sneak his way back in. It seems to be a recurring theme at the moment that this man is left alive to try and clutch things out. Around the corner. Does damage onto Dragonfly. Surprised he doesn't manage to take him down through the wood and loses the duel. Dragonfly is just so sick. Is he going to get anything more when UK misses the shot and gives him a chance? Well, he's got teammates to face as well. Nice shot from UK on the one, but Torben very quick with the trade. 4 men staying alive for the CT side. Had the chance for a double AWP, have decided against it. Imperial should step up or this will be an upset. I like it. Good play on words. Can I tell you what you've missed? Sure. Depends how long you're gone for. If it's like 20 minutes, it might be quite a lot. P-side this time, they're going to go for something a little bit more standard. You can see the investment into smokes as they will be attempting a standard A hit. Bubsky already waiting. Finds himself. Kills. Esperanto will be able to trade one back, and he's got Nexa alongside him as well, and it goes from a 5v3 to a 3v3 very quickly indeed. Pound's still going to be lurking in middle, trying to hold off the rotations. Actually, he's going to do a good job of it. Stound will fall. Pound going to get nice and close with that UMP, although he may have just missed the timing a little bit. Coming out, but there we go. Finds actually both players as they come through the smoke, and Imperial, although it wasn't the best buy that they've had, it will be one that gets them onto the board. 5-2. CT side with a decent amount of cash to buy back into this one. Dragonfly with the AWP. Could have dropped a rifle instead, but I think they should have just about enough to juggle things around, and they're going to value him having Kevlar over everything else. He has been finding a couple of kills over the last few rounds. However, not quite hitting the heights that we've seen before. Tease once again looking to kick things off over towards this A site. A little bit more presence here, and in fact, Stound will be fairly aggressive in this push over towards the ramp. Flashbang's going to be coming over the top. Are they going to expect to see it? They're spraying through the smoke, and the youngsters avoided it so far. Left completely blind, and UK will get that kill. Torben left in a pretty tough situation, manages one, and Refresh right out in the open. Bubsky looking like he may be about to join his teammate's fate as he tries the same thing once again. However, the fact is we've already seen the crossover to the site. You do have to try and clear Dragonfly from the back lines, and that's exactly what Esperanto will do, and even cooks the other one, not even looking. That is a skill in itself. 5-3, Imperial right back into this, as the early round victories from Fragsters will fade away as they don't have much into this round. Well, this is the T's chance to build. Yeah, 1G is only a 1G if you cook yourself. Self-cooking. Summit is going to be forever immortalized in Counter-Strike because of that very moment. Pound actually did. I think Pound did it yesterday. Yes, a little bit of self-cooking. Not something I would recommend in particularly, but hey, each to their own. Actually, that's not something I can say. There we go. The stack from the CTs. They've sent 4 players over towards this B side. And interestingly, that's exactly where Imperial are going. They're going to go in towards this B side. Now, I think their method of thinking is, okay, we keep going towards A. They'll probably stack A. However, the CT side did mind game them in the fact that they went towards B. But it doesn't matter anyway. Haji's the only person to die. The T side are going to make themselves much more money. CT side, they've got themselves a buy once again. Oh, a quick push from Esperanto will actually gather him quite a lot of that presence. Spray through the smoke though. Haji left onto just 16 HP. Esperanto will get himself the opener this time, and while there's not really anybody left on the B side, Dragonfly, maybe if he can find one on the cross, give them a way back into this round, but with the execution of Stown by Nexa, pretty much leave the CT choice with not much. They've got to try and save here. Prove you wrong. 1G is when you kill yourself with a Molotov. That's the only... That is what it is. Because that's... Well, obviously it's named after what Summit did. I don't even know why I'm responding, because I think most people know that already. They're just trying to bait. Enough with the G's, yeah. No, it's not teammates, Molly. It's only if it's your own. Trying to trigger the cost. Yeah, that doesn't work. Here we go. You know, since 1.5. That's impressive, because didn't it only happen in CS? Go. Here we go, though. Yeah, the beep sound. A little bit different. But we are going to be into what is now a bit of a dicey buy for Fragsters. They got a couple of P250s, the AWP, and some riflers as well. It's going to be back towards this A execute. And so far, Fragsters have not been too good at countering this from Imperial. Esperanto once again finding the opener. One by one they fall. He has taken solace in his connector push. This is where Esperanto reigns supreme, but... Well, I was going to say a couple of kills. Only one. Stown cannot achieve anything with the P250. And it's left on to Dragonfly, who once again may just be looking to try and hold on to this AWP. Yeah, the main reason for the bomb change is to do with nuke. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it makes things a little bit weird. And it sounds kind of dirty. I like this bomb sound, it's much prettier. Dragonfly. It's just going to be hiding in towards this jungle. Now, not really a spot that he'd be expected to be hiding in, so... Not going to be checked. We'll be able to hold on to his AWP. Don't change the sounds, just remove nuke from the map pool. I can agree with that. Did you cast Lithuanian CS before? Yes. The first LAN I ever went to was Game On, which is a Lithuanian event. I believe Pound may have actually been playing there. I don't think Esperanto or Nuke were, but I'm pretty sure Pound was. Here we go, though. Fragsters, they've taken themselves a tactical pause. Remove nuke for what? Anything. Anything. Except assault. Do not add canals to competitive. That map is awful. Screw it. Bring season into the map pool. I don't care. Never really got into anime, but I don't really mind other people watching it. I don't care. Here we go, though. CT side, they've got themselves a double AWP setup. It's just going to be the AKs in for Imperial this time. Maybe a bit of a faster approach. I was not a pro player before. I suck. Down is going to wait. He spots the leg, and well, that's enough for him to take his shot. He will remove a hefty amount of HP from Pound. He's actually going to have to fall back. Now, it's a sort of a bait and switch here, because he's going to peek away. He actually goes down, but will they expect Torben to be sat in the corner? The answer is no, but Esperanto just walked onto the site. His teammate sort of has to turn around now, because he's got, yeah, I'm being a little bit sneaky here. Esperanto's on the site, or somebody, and I need you to turn around because I don't want you to get killed. And it is actually quite good because they haven't cleared some of the angles. Dragonfly, I don't know if they would have actually spotted that, him being in the corner in the death cam. Maybe, and they do. That's enough to give him away. That's unlucky. Esperanto's just going to execute the remaining two players. Almost sneaky enough, but I think that shot from Dragonfly somewhat lulled him into a full sense of security, because I think he would have seen where he is when he died, and that was enough for Esperanto to turn around and kill him. I think that was literally it. Ready though, Dragonfly with the AWP, and there's two quick kills. That came from absolutely nowhere. The CT side kicking things off well this time. Now they do still have enough money to invest into the next round anyway. Well, they may not need all of that extra money as things are going swimmingly. They've already found themselves 4 of the 5 kills. The only man left is the stand-in of Haji. He's got a lot left to do. Have you been in London? I'm from London. So yes, I have. Haji can at least try and make this a little bit more costly. Favorite knife. Autotronic Karambit. What do I order in a chicken shop? Either a chicken burger and chips, or just like some bits of fried chicken. Like simple stuff. I'm a man of simple things. Free fire from Haji does actually connect the shot onto Stown, but then Stown removes his head, which is a pretty effective way of killing most things, even zombies. So yeah, that works. Have I been to England? No. I was born there an instant. Well, no, actually, if I was born there, then I've been there. I was born in the ocean. I don't even know why. Oh yeah, of course I said chips. French fries. How do I live by only eating fish and chips? Oh, very, very healthily, clearly. Already though, Nuke this time is going to find that opening frag, a chance for a turnaround, but Dragonfly seems like he's woken up. Oh, I just said ocean, didn't I? That was a mistake. Do you believe in fairies? No, but I believe in their tails. Get it? Fairy tales. Ha! That was awful. Either way, it's down. May have a lot of members pushing in his direction fairly soon. However, Nuki is going to get his second pick. And this may actually change the tune of the T side. Now going to make their way in towards the connector. Only Dragonfly will be here, and Hadji has managed to sneak his way through. This could be really problematic now for the CT side, as they're going to be surrounded from B. Look at Down spinning, but he finds the headshot with an AWP as well. Goodbye, Hadji. The rest of the team are going to go pushing in on towards this site anyway, and it seems like at the last second they're going to opt to switch things up. Now Dragonfly's still going to be towards that CT spot. They'll need to take this off him, and that's easier said than done because they've got a clear list for the bomb. Nuke will do just that, but Stown's ready and waiting. Trying to cross over. Pound will fall. It is going to be 7-7. Fragsters, after an early round streak, will even things up after the losses they've had. And the T's, well, with plenty of money, will buy in once again. I just don't know, like, Stown there was, like, spinning to so many angles. It looks like he looks away, and then he's still watching the right one when the guy comes around the corner. It's just like, damn. How does Stown read that? Because he's sick. Quick push this time. Esperanto leading the way, running in towards his home of the connector. He likes it in there. He's pretty good for him in there. Refresh will fall back a little bit. Smoke will leave him isolated anyway. He goes through and does a small amount of damage. Not really anything to write home about. TZ, do I remember you? Yes. Actually, thank you. Esperanto. Not so cute. And this is what he does from the connector. 2 entry kills. Nex is there to trade his death and leaves only 2 players remaining on the Fragster side. Stown and Torben. Down with the AWP. Has been pretty good so far. Probably looking to push through the smoke, but Pound is ready and waiting, and well, Stown should have absolutely no chance here. Stuck by the Molotov. Hadji will be there to put him down at the end. 8-7. Imperial do end up winning the half after a little bit of a slow start. Now they go on to their CT side, which, well, if Space Soldiers are anything to go by, this is going to be a difficult one for Fragsters, because the CT side for them versus Space Soldiers, I think they only dropped 2 rounds. So, yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. Who do I want to win the major? I want Na'Vi to win it, but I think Astralis will probably win it. If everything goes to plan, which in the major it normally doesn't. Either way, we are into our second pistol. A chance for Fragsters at least to kick off their T side strong, and I think, as said, they're going to need to on this map. No, I'm sure that scoreboard said that Esperanto only had 4 kills. I don't believe you, game. I don't think that's true. Already next to Pound. Esperanto, whoa. Goodbye. That was obviously not safe for work, as I don't think we saw a single kill, but it doesn't matter. The fact is, what we know is Imperial have won themselves the pistol round. Not the best start for Fragsters, to say the least, but they can be pretty good with these pistols. Do you think the G2 has a chance? Well, everyone has a chance. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. Kills are on the wrong side. Bubsky had 4. Okay, that makes more sense. Either way, let's see what the T's can do with these pistols. Looking like they're going to try and split towards the A site. Well, he is going to go down. A nice start. Down with a rifle is not something I'd want to see if I was the CT side, especially when they don't actually have another M4. Although, now, neither do the T's, because Pound manages to win that duel anyway. Refresh will turn it back into a 3v3 once again. And while it's quickly swinging backwards and forwards, there is still that rifle down, which Torben will retrieve. Bubsky going to be waiting. Haji is going to round the corner, and that's a free kill, leaving it all onto Nuke. He has been pretty good so far, but already the bomb is going to go rotating, and I like this. This is smart from the T side. They leave a man behind to try and hold off any rotations. It will at least give the information there. Nuke is going to look to try and clear this angle. Torben actually peeks back in, but finds the kill anyway. Nice work from him. It is going to be 9-8. Fragsters, they're pretty damn good at breaking things back. What do you think of NIP's chances? The thing is with NIP, they struggled in the sort of EU qualifiers, so I think that they're definitely going to have to step up their game when they get to the main thing, because it's sort of like the teams that they managed to beat, there's going to be so much more difficult teams and teams that will punish them so much worse, so I don't see them doing particularly well. I'd like to be surprised, though. I would like to be surprised. You always want to see the ninjas do well. Unless you're a hater. Which, there are quite a lot of those. Either way, it's another second round win for Fragsters. As said, even when they lose the pistols, they are pretty damn deadly. And, well, now Imperial. They managed to break back last time. Esperanto, there you go. We're not watching him, of course. We're watching Torben throw a smoke in the spawn. But, you know, clearly whatever he was doing wasn't allowed. Like, that's fine. Either way, we are going to see Esperanto go down. Push will be coming in onto the site. Keeping the camera on Esperanto is actually a pretty good idea. Nexa will fall. It looked like he had a chance there, and it's back into a 3v3. Two members in CT that they have to deal with. Nice shot from Nuke that will remove one of their heads. It's only going to be Torben, and he doesn't have any head armor. Has to be a little bit careful here, although I suppose a Deagle or a Scout headshot is going to finish him off anyway. Maybe not so much with Haji, but oh, he's now dead. And Nuke, well, look at the remaining HP on both these players. Like this, goes in with the pistol, blinds the first, and Torben just about manages it. It will be 9-9. And well, those are the words I'm sure Fragsters were saying at the end of the round. No, no, like, don't throw this one away. Yes, that was a German translation of 9 to no. That's a brilliant joke. You should be laughing. And well, CT side, there's going to be temptations once again to force it here. We saw them do it previously, and it actually hurt them a little bit. And on the CT side, it's a lot less easy to get these sort of purchases. So they are going to take the save. Understandable. No more, I'm leaving. Fair enough. We don't speak German in Denmark. We don't speak it in England either, but I still know that 9 means no. I feel like that one's fairly common. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a genius. I doubt that. CT side, actually just with a 2-2 split, which is quite surprising considering what they've what they've got in this round. Like, you sort of expect them to stack things up a bit, but still at least managing some damage. And maybe they just need Esperanto. That's all they need. He's doing damage with this dig. He's given a few opportunities, and, well, he only manages one in the end. Correct. In England, they speak French. Big Imp, I think you've made a bit of a mistake. But, you know what? I can get over it, and we can move on. Nexa, a couple of low players. Chance to do some extra damage, but, well, they get some of these remaining players low. However, it is still going to be 4 players surviving. Imperial, very strong seated. Well, we haven't actually seen them with a buy yet. You know. Come on. Maybe I will be proved wrong. Is there really a passionate London score? Of course. Best score in the country. Just behind it, we have Oxford and Cambridge. Here we go, though. Buy-in. UK with his AWP. Glass Cannon one at that. T's are going to be looking to make their way in towards this B side. Lots of utility being expended as Nexa sits in the corner. Haji waiting there as well with the CT side. Still with a man advantage even after that kill is traded. And UK still going strong. He may not have armor. He may be nude, but he's got his big AWP out at the moment, and it is doing damage. A third kill for Nuke. The fourth not going to come. Astound will remove him, but Nex is there to close things out. It is 10-10. Scoreline will be equalized. Is this Tombits? Yes, it is. Now we do see, after the pistol, Imperial back on the board once again. Of course, the T side with their invisible man are going to be purchasing up. Dragonfly actually left with just a dig here. Not ideal. I don't know, Great Salad. Maybe I'm born with it. Double AWP set up in already. Esperanto with that secondary is going to be picking up a couple of kills. And while make that a third, he's looking to do it all alone. And, well, maybe he will. Misses the shot to Torben. But what? Torben! Shoot at him! Don't give this man such a chance to live. He didn't need the opportunities. 4 kills for SB. And it is going to be 11-10. T-side now take themselves a hit. Those frags are still definitely wrong whenever they pop up. Esperanto on 6 kills. Yeah, he just got 4 in that round. Definitely a little bit backwards. Once again. Hit with the AWP. That was given to him by his teammate. It has been dropped by Esperanto. Just picked it up for 1 round and went, yeah, that's me done. I think I've proven my point. Utility damage already leaving a few of these players low. There's 25 kills. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ooh, he's actually going to be dinked. Doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as you'd hope. Well, more and more players just getting tagged up. Still sat at the top of mid. Who do I think will win? I think this map, probably Imperial. I think they do have a stellar CT side, and I'm going to have to see something impressive from Fragsters. Although they did manage it in the previous map, but Train is sort of their hometown. We've got both teams playing their best maps. And well, Esperanto, there's another 3. So if it still says 6 kills, he's just got 7 in 2 rounds. So I think that's something slightly wrong with the overlay being a little bit backwards. Yeah, it does. 6 and 18. No. Ever bet on matches? Not in a long, long time. I used to be the person who would bet like a 5p skin on like CSGO Lounge and just be like, oh, I could win 7p. Aha. Got myself a grey skin. Yeah, worth it. Okay, nice shot. We'll find the opener. On to Stown. The youngster being put in his place. According to HL TV, Esperanto is 28 and 12. Yeah, that's more believable. If I was going to... Well, in terms of experience, I would say that Fragsters as a team have more experience, but I think this map just works for Imperial as a whole. Like, individually very sound. They have their positions set. Haji, even as the stand-in, seems to work very well, just slotting into the role that Lobo was playing. It seems like everybody's happy on this map, at least from what I can see. And, well, there is Haji. There is Nuke, as they just chime in together to shut down this push on towards the B site. Haji will even peek out, and Nexa finishes it off. It just seems that when you, like, spin things around... Oh, hello. We've got game sound on. It means that nobody up to this point is having a chat. Clearly a wrong button. But yeah, 13-10. As said, it is now a string of rounds coming in for Imperial. Strong CT side. As said, like, I'm basing it off what I've seen from them, but they came back from 13-3 versus Space Soldiers. And Space Soldiers are not like a bad Mirage team by any stretch of the imagination. And managed to still win 16-14. Already though. Pound. Gonna be sat back, chilling in the corner. They've switched things up a little bit here. Well, it still seems to be working. Hadji this time sat with his teammate and, well, although Refresh will manage to find one. And actually, they've picked up a rifle off of it. It still doesn't look like they're even coming close to getting this round. Refresh will be handed the rifle because he has himself a little bit of Kevlar behind it. Well, they are still just falling back. All just left onto one. Torben meets the same fate, and it is going to be 14-10 now for Imperial. A third map looking ever more likely, and well, we're yet to really see anything from the T side since those early rounds. I believe there was somebody like saying, "Oh, Caster said good CT side for Imperial." Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I would say that this is their best map, and I would say this is probably their better half. It does depend. If Esperanto just goes ham on the T side, then maybe there's an argument there, but they are looking strong. And I'm waiting for Fragsters to show me what they've got. If it is your birthday, TZ, then happy birthday. If you're lying to me, I'll find you. Already. This time, though, goodbye Esperanto. He's been out of it, and he has been a big part of their CT side so far. What happened to Crystal? He had differences with Esperanto, and Imperial made the choice to stick with Esperanto. Can't really blame them. He is the star player. And, well, since then, the only map that they've actually dropped all the way through this qualifier was the last one on Train. Let's see, though. Can Imperial do this without their star man surviving? Minute left on the clock, because the T's do have a little bit of presence over towards ramp, and moving through the underpass and still sitting at the top of mid does suggest they're going to go towards the A site. I'm never a big fan of seeing the bomb in middle. It's just one, I don't know, it's just one of those things that always makes me think it's going to go wrong, and it's a horrible place to lose it. Hadji going to be waiting for Bubsky to push through, but the smoke is favorable. Bubsky will be able to find one. Next, looking to come in from behind. He will hear all of the footsteps. This should be a free kill for him here, and Nuke's managed to find another. Next with the AWP, but he actually misses the shot, and Bubsky has sprung into life. Hasn't had a good map so far, but he will get himself 3 kills and an 11th round for his team. Could this be the awakening of Fragsters, of course? If they do manage to win themselves this map, then they have done it. They are through to the qualifiers. If they lose this one, which at the moment seems to be the more likely of the two, we will be heading onto Inferno. Hey, Geek. Yeah, NA qualifiers have already finished, and it was won by NOP. It's down this time, kicking things off. One man left blind, but Esperanto is going to be allowed to survive. Could that be the mistake that actually haunts Fragsters in this one? No, it won't. It's down. The other youngster is going to find himself a second kill, and while he's just pushing in, UK will finally end him. Actually going for a little bit more with this AWP, but just flicking wildly and helps out his team turn it into a 2v2. The remaining players from the T's have got stuck on the ramp and may even make a decision to go back. But they are going to wait. All players currently over towards the safe side of the map. Next are just going to be holding into CT. One flashbang is all that the CT side, or all the T side have. It's the CT side with the majority of the utility here. They're just going to rely all on individual skill, and it seems like they're stuck with what they should actually do. Looking like they're trying to bait out some sound cues that they're falling back. Ooh, that was close. And actually, Dragonfly catches one. He gets Hadji just as they cross. It goes into the 1 versus 1 here. Next attacked a little bit low, and Torben, all that is left. Oh, this may be a bad mistake. He's going to go for the open plant. Nexa's coming around the corner. He is going to be spotted. Nexa working that one out. Gets a little bit lucky with the plant choice from his opponent. Oh, really? Really? A little bit of BM from Nexa. Little bit of BM. It is going to be 15-11. Why would you go for that plant? Because he thought the remaining man was in CT, and that is the most sort of defended spot from any plant that's in CT where he could get to. So the plant choice was not bad at all from where he last saw Nexa. It's actually just the fact that Nexa made a smart call to go all the way back in towards mid. So I don't think Torben actually made a mistake there at all. It was just the fact that Nexa's choice was perfect. Smart play from him, but also a little bit of luck. BM is bad manners. Here we go. T-side with a last-ditch effort. They lose this round, and we are heading off to Inferno. Map number 3. This is Tombiz. Quick push outs. Down looking to try and do this again. Managed to find a couple of openers in the previous. Hoping that he can create the same. Already, though. Rest of his team looking to try and gather up over towards the B site. He is sent here as somewhat of a fake, but the fake starts off well. He gets the opening headshot onto Power. He's looking for a further peek, but Esperanto will say, no, 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 no. You are not finding anything more in this round. However, he has kept a couple of players over on the other side. Haji gets absolutely nothing done. Well, tags Bubsky a bit, but other than that, he will survive. And no trade yet. There it is, Esperanto pushing into the site somewhat individually. Nexus there as well as the trades go back and forward, but now Nuke is left alone, and Refresh will put him down. 15 to 12. This isn't done just yet, and actually, the CT side economy, well, it ain't good. It's not in a good spot at all. Pistols invested onto a couple of players. I'd like to see how many kills Esperanto actually has at this point. Hopefully we'll get a look at his POV. It says it below it, obviously below his name now, which is nice. It's nice and pretty. They've redone the stats thing to actually make... that's one of my favorite things about the new UI, is that the stats thing actually looks sort of presentable. A nice couple of openers for Refresh. Down to just 2 HP. 30 to 16. Not bad. Not bad. There's a reason why I love watching this guy on this map. 17 years old and, well, tearing it up. Already has a MVP at DreamHack event. Not bad, right? Either way, this round, though, looking pretty dead to rights. The CT side will have a little bit of extra money going into the next round, but it's not going to be ideal. Of course, as we've already said, the winner of this goes to the StarSeries LAN Finals. $300,000 on offer alongside the invite teams, the 2 teams coming from the Asian qualifier, which will start, I believe, on the 13th of August. And, of course, our already qualified NRG, who made quick work of the NA qualifier. Actually seeing a little bit of a save come in from the remaining players of the season side. Of course, they're not going to break the economy in Fragsters now. If they win the round, they win the map. So, not really going to do any damage money-wise. And saving that Kevlar actually does make a big difference, because Nuke can now afford his own AWP. Esperanto can buy up with full utility. It's not a bad decision at all. It's not so much the Deagle save, it's the Kevlar that's important. Pause is going to be taken actually by Fragsters. Geet looking at the statistics. It's always a dangerous game. Although so far I will say that, well, statistically, Fragsters were expected to take map 1. Statistically, Imperial expected to take map 2. So far, not doing too bad, but I feel like with both of these teams, it's just going to come down to who shows up on Inferno. If Esperanto continues like this, I don't see too much being done. At the same time, we know what Stown can do. Dragonfly with that AWP can be pretty hit and miss. Can be the best player in the server, or he could be absent. And, well, Just have to wait and see. Of course, Fragsters could end this here. They could break the statistical side of things and just look to take this in overtime. Of course, it's actually weird that we only see stats on the right-hand side and they are wrong. Like, that's really peculiar. Here we go, though. Dragonfly, there he is. We speak of this AWPer, and he turns up to the table, already finds the opener onto Nukia. And, well, he was one of the big guns in this round. We've only got a couple more rifles in the SMGs in turn. Yeah, the stats on the right are Fragsters stats. It's just very confusing. Maybe somewhere off the screen we have the other stats. 3 players going to be around this A site at the moment, with Haji, the lone defender of B. Boost into the window from Bubsky. Next map, if we go there, will be Inferno. Pound gonna be ready and waiting. Refresh looking to find another opening. Teammates already pushed through the connector, but it won't matter. Refresh does the damage. Nexa with a couple of his own. Maybe he can be the hero in this round, although SB's gone. So he sort of has to be. And while Molotov well placed to force Nexa out of position, it's left onto Haji. And, well, MP9, I like the gun. I think it's decent, but 3 men left to fight. Quick push through. There's a first. Other 2 players are actually fairly low. Maybe the Shredder. This wonderful SMG can do the work. Already, there's the second for Haji and Refresh. He only has 32 HP. Maybe Haji the standing can end this here and now. He's actually going to switch over to the AWP now. In what we can see, I think might not be the right decision. But if he's feeling confident, I can't quite blame him. Refresh on the site. Just hiding in the corner. The bomb plant doesn't really suggest the angle he's currently playing. He's just going to be hidden. This is a good plant for him, and he's going to peek out and take it down. Haji with a decent effort, no doubt. 1 versus 3 with an MP9. He manages a couple of kills, but the fact is, it doesn't mean a thing. 15-14. I was singing the praises of this CT side, but Fragsters have proven they've still got the stones. The question is, can they bring this all the way back? It's not the best of buys for Imperial, but we've definitely seen them win with less. T-side. Taking a lot of mid-control. Look at this from the CTs. 4 players currently over towards that B site. They've left Pound alone. They've sprung a trap, and they're trying to... well, win this round off. Basically a little bit of luck. Already, though, Nexa is going to find the kill onto Dragonfly. No trade available just yet. He's actually going to go back for a little bit more. Just waiting on the angle. Obviously, if the T's just go pushing into the A site here, there's only 1 man to defend it, and with the UMP, is definitely not ideal. It's down. Being boosted. Finds Nexa. That's already an opener on towards this B side, but this could just be a sort of force call. Okay, we've got a kill on B. There's probably only 1 more player on B. That would be the wrong call, and already Haji is going to pick up another. Esperanto in the corner. They're looking to dedicate themselves here. SB finds 1 more. Maybe they could end this map right now as he gets another with that deagle. This youngster really has been strutting his stuff, and now Refresh. He's screwed. He's only got 15 seconds. There's absolutely no way he's winning this round. Imperial, they have more than done it. He's going to take them over the line. 16-14 as they win it with very little left. We will be heading on to Inferno as this series goes the distance. One of these teams is heading through to the LAN finals. One of these teams, well, is not. Join me after the break, where we will be heading to Inferno.
Place your bets at gg.bet. most popular esports titles, deposit with convenient payment options, cool mini games, and 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.